What's up, Internet? We are here in the town yet again. It is the last day of the month. I just realized that. Whoopsie. So we're gonna have to go take a look at Nooks and see if we can find some cool prizes to be won. And hopefully we at least have one stack of tickets. I believe we have one. Yeah. I've got another that's incomplete. Oh, that kind of sucks. Oh well. But of course, before we commit to whether or not this is the lottery we want to take part in, of course we have the town next door we can go explore as well, which I do believe has some more gyroids for us to hunt. And it is raining here, which means there's going to be some gyroids for us tomorrow, assuming it's not raining then. But I mean, at least it's not snowing, which is what I've had to deal with in real life for the past couple days, which sucks. Okay, that lawn gnome is kind of equal parts terrifying and awesome, but otherwise I don't think any of these prizes are particularly interesting. So, I think what we're going to do is go to the next town over and see what's going on with that. But before we do, I do believe that I read Crazy Red was going to be in town today. We're just going to go confirm that with Copper. Maybe swing by the beach, see if Gulliver's around. And then we will see what else we can do. Still no new villagers, not that that's a surprise. We are the new villagerless village, as it were. Everything is still perfect, which is tremendous. It really shouldn't have been yesterday, but somehow it was perfect. We'll take a look for coelacanths while we're here. Now the problem is, with it being the last day, we can't exactly sell stuff to Nook, which kind of inhibits a lot of things that we could otherwise be doing today. But we'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll just put a pile of stuff outside my door and deal with it tomorrow. Even though littering is definitely not something I care to do, especially in the town that I keep so perfect. And the fact that I spent a month cleaning up another town just for funsies. I care not to start littering the place if I can help it. There's something we can dig up right here. It's a fossil. It's not a gyroid. It didn't look like there was any new treasure to be found. Are we going to find any more coelacanths around? I don't know. It'd kind of be nice if we did. But again, we can't exactly go about selling them today, so they'd probably just sit in our inventory. Or like our basement for a day. So, on the other hand, I can see why it would be advantageous not to run into them. Oop, glowy spot. 3,000 bells? Yes, please. I know. I think I saw that Red was coming to town today. D2. Alright, that's where we're going then. I'm thinking about it. I mean, if Crazy Red has in fact stocked up on the one painting our museum needs, then I probably will be buying something from that establishment. But I'm open to the possibility of not buying things from that establishment as well. All depends. Let's not destroy this stuff. This is C2. It means it's over here, which is nice because we can run and not destroy all our flowers. Let's see what the red market has to offer us today. Preferably the last painting we need. Come on, Red, give me an awesome painting I still need. That would just be super if you would do that. Oh, I got a regal chair. That's kind of neat. I do like the regal furniture, but I don't think I necessarily need it. How much is that going for? It's the very regal chair that sat under someone's butt at one point. That's not within what I want to pay for a chair. Thank you. If you had the regal bed, you know, I might be willing to pay that much, because I still think our house needs a bed at some point. My character's back is getting sore from sleeping on the couch. Alright, so that's a no-go. But we still have plenty of time left in the year to get that last painting and finish the museum. Before we move on, I think we're going to empty out our pockets a little bit. Get rid of these. Probably get rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and that. That's still not everything in my inventory. Alright. Let's head to the next town over, and we will see what they're offering for lottery prizes. Because we do have a bizarre, kind of creepy lawn gnome we could try and win. But of course, there's NES games. There's one or two other prizes I'd like to get. And you know, with my luck, we'll lose horribly, unless it's DK Junior Math, in which case that's expressly what we win, and of course, we'd have wished we'd lost, because DK Junior Math is terrible. But there's only one way to find out, and that is by going to the next town over. And once again, evading the gatekeeper, that is Rover, the obnoxious cat. Or alternatively, Blanca, who's slightly less obnoxious, but I don't have the time to be creative and create a goofy face for her tonight. I just want to find out what the prizes are that I could potentially win, and most certainly will lose. Ah, we did get Rover today. The more obnoxious of the two. Well, it is what it is. Hurry up, Rover. You're such a slow cat who really does need rocket shoes. Or to just take a hint that I don't want to deal with you ever, so I don't have to talk to you. Because I don't think this is loading anything. I really do just think this is to waste time. I mean, it might have been to load something on the N64 version, but this version, I'm pretty sure this scene just exists to waste time. And it's annoying. Because it's not like they have like a pool of different topics or things Rover could bring up. It's literally he says the same lines over and over. At least give him some variable lines or something. Hey, it's raining here. That means there will be gyroids in the future, although I'm not sure if there will be gyroids today because of that. So I'm not sure if this game will consider it to have had a break between rainfalls. Guess we'll get to find out. Of course, first thing we gotta do, go to Nooks. Let's see what we could potentially win. Well, I might as well just go here because he's got the same creepy lawn gnome. I think it's following us. Although he does also have a piece of regal furniture, which I like. So, I guess we'll just take a shot here, and if I win something, it might actually be something I like. But they're not the greatest prizes this month. Not a thing. Alas, you creepy lawn gnome. I will not be able to take you home with me. Unless you follow me and stalk me and kill me in my sleep, in which case, well, the house is yours. Please, treat the Zen garden right. You'll have to re-Zen it every now and then. Ah, fishbone shirt. That was like our first shirt. A checkered shirt. Might grab those on the way out, but again, we don't know how much inventory space we're going to take up while we're here. So it's best not to fill up too early. Let's clean this up. See what our old pal Velma's up to. Do you need something while I'm here? Ah, she's done everything worth doing. Now she's just showing off her awesome little chick umbrella. Along with Peach's. The chick umbrellas. It's a pandemic. Soon everyone will have them. Nothing for Peaches either. That's alright. Is there any treasure to be found while we're here? Nope, just the ivory piano we already found. That's alright. It would be nice if we found some more treasure, but, you know, not every day can be an awesome treasure hunt, I guess. If we have to live a boring life. Nothing from Tangy either. Wow, we are just not wanted today. I think today's the last day we can run into the superfish as well. I think they stopped spawning in October, which is kind of sad. It's also mark the 1 month anniversary of us not being able to get beetles anymore, which has really slowed down our profit making. I will see about this Game Boy from Quetzal. Consider that the only thing I'm concerned about right now, Goldie. Unless I run into a superfish. That is the one exception to that rule. Hey, Chow's over here. He's not normally over here. That's a peculiar place for him to be. There's Quetzal. How are you doing, Quetzal? I need a Game Boy. And you have it, which is nice. I don't want to have to go through 12 different people to get this thing. That's just annoying. Is there going to be a special fish here for me? No. None here either. Doesn't look like there's a fish at all in this acre, which is a little peculiar. Pretty sure every acre has to have like one if there is water for one to be getting. There you go, Goldie. It is your Game Boy Woof. Hey, stationery. Not a useful reward for me, but I will take it. Let's see if Chow needs something. Since we know where he is. It, in fact, is me. Nothing for Chow today, it seems. Well, we already know where Quetzal is. Might as well ask him while we're about. Ooh, Velma board to watch. This one could be tricky because Velma is the villager who likes to teleport around, but we shall do our best to recover this watch for him. Because that's what we do. Velma should be somewhere around this general area. Hopefully. There she is. Velma, need a watch. She was just too popular to return it. Ugh. Alright, let's get this to Quetzal. He needs his watch for watch-related activities such as reading the time. And not much else because this was before smartwatches were invented. Nowadays it would be for, I don't know, playing small games that no one likes. Or whatever people do with smartwatches. I don't know. I don't even own a watch. What outfit did we get from Quetzal? Is it a barber pole of a shirt? Yes, it is. Never understood what the blue in the barber pole stood for. I mean, apparently the red and white intermixing, that had to do with it originally with being like a oil lancery or something, but I don't know what the blue stands for. At least that's what I've heard. I don't know how factually accurate that is. I don't think it's the germicide that barbers use to clean their combs or anything either. But I don't know. Is anyone at... Ooh, let's get rid of this. Gotta clean that up. How is this village? Things are as they should be. And I think what that means is 1 acre has too many trees, and I know which one that is, but I'm not going to bother. Because I don't really need to. But I found a glowy spot, and that's the important thing. Got a 3,000. Which is as easy to find a 3,000 every day as it is in this game. Life would be so much better then. You need something, Spike? You know, I think he's rocking that green. He looks good in green. Picture book to Pearl? Well, I can deliver that. I know where your so-called friend is. She's been living in my tent for half a year. Consider that delivered when I get the chance to deliver it. Maybe Ace needs something. Water? He wants a cherry. Well, I think we can track one of those down. Somewhere. Let's see. Where can we find ourselves a cherry? There's 3. The problem is this is going to take up more inventory space than I would like. But worst case scenario, I can at least eat the cherries and get rid of them. So let's go get these to Ace. Or at least the first one. Because he's only allowed to take 1, and it's always the first one. But maybe I want him to have the 3rd one. If the other 2 are secretly not ripe or poisoned or have worms in them or something. But I can only give him the first one. I don't know why the game would be designed around that. Like, you can't select it. And it's largely pointless to be able to do so, but someone had to go out of their way to program it so that you could only select the first one, and that's what really baffles me. Also, we gained 33 bells over what we could have gotten for selling that, so I guess at the end we did actually profit from that. I think that's a sea bass. Not gonna bother. Don't find any signs of gyroids, so there's a good chance they didn't spawn. Because this game might be considering it to have rained non-stop. Which kind of sucks. A little bit. It's a tiny fish. Get that out. See what good old Camo Frog's up to. We'll listen to some rock. Right on. Every time I go in here, I end up, like, bobbing my head to the music. It's a good tune. He's got nothing. That's unfortunate. You sure you don't need a cherry? I've got an abundance of them. Well, we need to check with Copper and see if anything's going on in this town. Not a thing for good old Cube. Ah. Good old Gracie will be coming to town in 2 days. That means I can take another shot at getting Gracie's awesome Gracie shirt. And probably wreck my wrist and not get it. But still, we'll get another attempt. And that's the important thing. I don't really want to help Weber anyway, so it's good he's not home. Oh, hey, I wonder what Pierce is doing in this side of the world. It's like the opposite side of the map from his house. What are you up to, buddy? Looking for Goldie? Maybe she needs another thing while we're here. I know where Pierce is. That's actually quite convenient. I'm glad she didn't look behind her house, or else she might not have given me this job. Because here he is. That's a quick little delivery job. There you go. Wowzer. Hey, it's his favorite outfit, which means it's the circus shirt. Oh god. I don't like the circus shirt, though. It is the go-go shirt, which I think we saw the other day. But it's not a cool shirt. That's why we have to equip the cool shirt, because it's the coolest of all the shirts. Goes without saying. Alright. Yeah, we got a small fish. Is the super fish really going to leave even without saying goodbye? That would be so sad. And yet, it feels like that's going to be the case. We just, one day, won't be able to see it anymore. That's a tiny fish. I'm betting that was a crucian carp. Which means it's not worth anything to me. You need something while I'm here, Ace? No, I need to ask if you need something. Not a thing I can help him with. Well, that's okay, but really I was hoping to have like a quest. Like maybe recover a Game Boy from a horrible person who stole it or something. Or something that doesn't involve Game Boys, but most of the Game Boy quests are the ones I like. Mainly because it means I get to rescue a Game Boy and return it right to where it will be loved. Because Game Boys deserve that. Well, it looks like there's no gyroids to be found. That's unfortunate. Get rid of that. I guess we will swing by the dump, pick up those shirts, and maybe go home. Oh, I got something here. Is it gonna be the gyroids we're all looking for? No, just a fossil. Unfortunately, I believe our mail inventory is already filled with fossils, so there's not a lot we can do with that to make room. At least not until tomorrow when I can sell stuff back to Nook. I'll take that fishbone shirt. And this checkered shirt. Which one is that? How checkered-y is it? I don't think I've ever seen this shirt. Not bad. Not really one I ever wear, but not bad. I've seen dumber shirts in this game. Alright, let's get out of here. Yo, credit where credit's due. One thing I really like that has only existed in the most recent Animal Crossing was, you know, if someone made a pattern for a shirt and you wanted it, you could use your 3DS's camera to scan a QR code and just instantly have it. That's awesome. I remember when I was a kid, like, people would post photos of their patterns and stuff online, and you had to, like, pixel by pixel recreate it. And, like, you know, back then, screenshots were, like, blurry and kind of crappy, so you couldn't even tell where, like, one line of pixels began and ended, so after several hours of attempts, you'd kind of get it right, and then you realize, like, somewhere in the middle something was off, so you had to start over. Oh, that was the worst. I mean, by this point, you've seen my recreation of the portrait from Golden Sun that I've made. That, I remember that took, like, days worth of work. And I'm getting the hiccups, excuse me. But, you know, that is another thing I will give to New Animal Crossing. But I still don't like the rolling pin look, and I still don't like the lack of acres. Yeah, it actually slows the gameplay down, but still, I just kind of like the perspective in the acres system. But at least they kind of gave up on the stupid e-cards nonsense, although now they're doing it with amiibos, so I guess they kind of haven't either. But the amiibos don't even give you NES games, so who cares? You know, that would actually be kind of cool, is if modern Animal Crossing games you could use amiibos to get, like, the NES games for the characters or something. Take, like, a Mario amiibo, get, like, the Super Mario Bros. Game. That would be cool. That would actually maybe give those things value to me. I mean, I only own a couple, and that's just because they were characters I really wanted a figure of. There's still, like, 2 or 3 out there I kind of want, but they're collectibles, so they're, like, impossible to get a hold of. But I, as a whole, just don't care for amiibos. I just don't think they're interesting, and I don't think the sort of DLC they sort of exist to serve as is really worth it. And the fact that they relegate some of that stuff to DLC nowadays just pisses me off. Alright, so we gotta deliver a thing to Pearl. And we could swing by the ocean once again, see if there's any more coelacanths. That seems like a plan. Other than that, though, I don't know. I think we might be done for the day. But we'll find out once we get there. Step 1, go past the beach to get the pearls. After that, who knows? It's been a while since I've made an Able Sisters design. That might be a coelacanth right there. Yep. Nice. Got ourselves the living fossil. I mean, it's like the 12th time we've gotten it, but still, it doesn't make it a less awesome fish to catch. Alright, can we find another one? Maybe the coelacanth showed up knowing that the superfish wouldn't show up today. So the even superer fish had to fill in for him. That was thoughtful of coelacanth. Alright. Nothing here. Gonna find another coelacanth. Doesn't seem to even have a fish spawn on this acre, which is peculiar. And that's the sea bass for sure, for sure. Excuse me. Ugh, the weather's really messing with me. It's super cold out now. Damn snow. I want it to be summer always. Alright, Pearl. I would like to deliver this unto you because you forgot it, and I'm Mr. Helpful. I'm not sure you can blame Spike with his lack of responsibility. You're the one who left it there. Hey, wallpaper. You sure you don't want to use it? I mean, you have concrete slabs as your wallpaper. I just noticed that. Why does she have this really crap wallpaper? That just is not befitting of Pearl. It's weird that she has such like a low quality wallpaper, considering everything else about her house is just sort of really nice and kind of classy. Maybe it's to draw attention to the classiness of everything else, just by comparison. Not really seeing anything of interest around here. No gyroids or anything. Well, it's a little unfortunate. And we did not see any superfish today. But we did, if nothing else, get to see a creepy lawn gnome, so that's something. Anyway, I think that will be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every single night, plus other stuff when I happen to have the time. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see over 1,000 videos waiting just for you, because that's how awesome you are. And not just Animal Crossing, but pretty much any game type you could think of, I got something for you, as well as a bunch of stuff I'm sure you've never heard of, because I play a lot of weird stuff, thanks to the wonderful world of importing. You have no idea. Anyway, if you really want to help make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is, once again, continuing my streak of losing lottery tickets because, damn it, I just can't win anything unless it's that horrible, horrible DK Junior Math, and let's just be honest, is that really winning at that point? I think that's a greater punishment than anything being forced to take that. But you will get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things like being able to catch coelacanths, because those are awesome, great for finding bells. They're hard to catch too. But not finding the superfish, that's kind of disappointing. And bizarre Stalker lawn gnomes. What's up with that? Right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, Internet.